Let me see your hands. Stand up.
In case they don't see him. Yeah, he's trying to scatter underneath that vehicle there.
Hands up! Hands up!
On the run, but not forgotten, these are 12 times when killers tried to hide in plain sight, starting with the case of 33-year-old Thomas Lopez, a New Mexico native who brutally kidnapped and beat his girlfriend, Sabrina Calderon, to death.
So Ian is Thomas Lopez?
You under the covers. Let me see your hands.
Okay, when's the last time you heard from Sabrina?
I don't know Sabrina.
The incident began in February 2022 when deputies from the Roosevelt County Sheriff's Office were called to Roosevelt General Hospital after Sabrina was admitted with severe injuries. According to police reports, Lopez had held her captive for weeks, where he beat her with golf clubs, struck her with closed fists, bit her on the ear, and even attempted to strangle her with an LED light cord. Unfortunately for Sabrina, she died a few days later, but not before letting the investigators know where her brutal assault had taken place, ultimately leading them to the home of a man named Perry, who lived with his son, Ian.
It's all here, man.
My father, my friend, Bugsy.
What's Bugsy's real name?
Smoking staying out here? Or has he been out here?
Been out here a few times.
Yeah.
I'd see. Is there anybody else inside? You said Bugsy. If I can go with you at the door, can you call her outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go get her?
Yeah, well, just call her from the door, please. We're asking everybody to come out of the house. They were fixing to do a search warrant on the house. And supposedly there was an incident a couple of nights ago where somebody got beat up out here. And so now we're securing the house to do a search warrant for evidence.
Due to the urgency of the case, the deputies hadn't secured a search warrant, but they also knew this was a race against time. With Ian's consent, deputies entered the home to begin an immediate search for the killer.
You mind if I flip on some lights?
Yeah, go for it, man. It'd make it easier for both of us. And you don't have anybody staying with you currently?
No.
I just want to make sure, not somebody waiting behind me,
Dog shit's back here, man. So like,
Okay. Do you mind if I walk, make sure there's nobody on the side?
Go ahead, man.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Okay. Hey. Hey.
Alright, sorry, my bad. Hey, I'm right here.
Okay, come back here.
What?
You under the covers. Let me see your hands.
What's up? Hey, what?
There's somebody under the blanket there. You under the covers. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
It's not a guy. But you see it's not a guy.
Okay.
Alright.
Mind coming with us, ma'am?
You're looking for a guy.
Okay. No, she's fine.
You're looking for a dude.
We're not looking for her, but we do, ma'am, need to ask that you come outside with us.
The deputies had just found Bugsy, and although she wasn't who they were looking for, it certainly didn't look good for Ian, especially when his own father decided to share some information with the investigators.
Thomas has gotten himself into some pretty heavy at this point, so.
Yeah, but what I've seen of it, I don't care for the dude.
Okay.
Keep this between me and you. I'm here trying to make shit right, and I apologize for my son,
What happens? Yeah, we're gonna wait for them to get the paperwork done, just so that I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think Thomas is hiding in the shop or something like that. But on the off chance that he is, I don't want him to have the ability to talk to a lawyer and say, well, they illegally searched the barn. Even if we have permission at this point, we're just going to kind of stand by and do it by the books of the people.
By the end of the initial search, the deputies hadn't found Lopez or anything incriminating, but thanks to the victim's testimony before her death, they knew they were on the right track. So they decided to bring all three suspects in for questioning, starting with Perry, who seemed the most uncomfortable with the entire situation.
Too many people coming and going. I'm getting sick of this shit.
So you were in your room. They had been there a couple of days. You heard her getting slapped. You knew she was getting slapped by the way she was sounding. You peeked out. Ian was telling him, hey, y'all need to calm and quit, or whatever he said. The girl outside, this Elizabeth chick, and some other guy gave the girl that was being slapped after she said, y'all need to help me.
But that, apparently, it's two different women.
Suppose we just got you got the faces mixed up? Because you don't seem sure, but you knew it was women.
I thought there's two.
There is, Thomas did beat up another girl.
Yeah.
That he has warrants out for his arrest now, too. That's why he's running.
Does he beat up every woman he comes in contact with?
Through Perry's disturbing revelations, investigators realized they were hunting a monster who found gratification in the brutal abuse of every woman he encountered. even though Bugsy, their second suspect, maintained she had seen and heard nothing. She eventually provided the address of another victim Lopez had allegedly targeted, a lead that investigators would check immediately.
Janelle.
What's that? I'm her friend.
But nobody else is in this house?
Yeah. The only thing is that she called me, said she was scared of me. My boyfriend changed out the locks for her. He took her phone.
Oh, he took her phone?
Yeah.
When you're saying her, who are you talking about?
Money. She hasn't been here all day, but I came to stay here for her.
But she still lives here?
Yes.
She hasn't had contact with him that you would know of? She pretty much wanted nothing to do with him? How long ago was their incident that happened?
That was yesterday. But she called me and told me to come change out her locks because she's scared.
The deputies had just found the address of the second girl Perry was talking about, but there was no Lopez in sight. Back to the interrogation, it was Ian's turn to answer some questions, and he would act completely oblivious about the entire thing.
Do you know why I'm here?
No.
Remember I told you last time we don't come over here for simple stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember you told me that. So what's up?
She's dead.
You're kidding me. What happened? Do you know?
Well, from what she told us before she died was that she was getting her ass beat by Thomas over at your house in the barn with the golf club.
Died?
And so whenever you heard him arguing, when he just said he was getting pretty rough with her, what did you see him do?
Like just slapping her.
When's the last time you seen Thomas? When even?
Okay.
Is he at your house?
I don't know.
Where does he hide in your house whenever the cops are trying to get him? Where would he go hide inside? We're over there. Okay, the house is secure. We're gonna search warrant for it. Where would he be hiding? If he's in your house, where would he be at? You don't want that problem at your house.
No. Like I didn't know.
Have you seen Thomas?
Dead.
Have you seen Thomas today? Tell me the truth, man.
Yeah, I mean.
Where was he at when you seen him?
In the house.
Okay. Was he there when the cops got there just a while ago?
Although Lopez and Ian were buddy-buddy, the last thing Ian wanted was to become an accessory to murder. So he finally cracked and told the investigators everything, including the fact that Lopez was hiding in the vent, but getting to him would be another problem.
Thomas, if you can hear me, man, answer. I know you're down there. We saw you in the pictures. Answer me. Just let me know you're okay, man. Are you okay down there?
Yeah, no move, man. No, that's not at your door. Like you would think that he'd shuffle a little bit. I haven't heard him.
Well, it looks like he moved since they
Yeah, but like no noise, nothing. Oh.
Señor López, estoy aquí con la oficina de sheriff. Estoy abajo de arreste. Necesitas levántese ahorita.
Hey, come on out, man. Dude, come on out.
What did I do?
Come out, we'll talk.
I'm a little scared, sir.
No, there's nothing to be scared about. Come on out.
Yes, I've been beat up by the cops before.
I understand, but nobody's gonna hurt you. I just need you to come out slow.
Something to eat?
Yep, we'll get you something to eat. Go. We'll get you some.
Good night. She's gonna be 75. Got some dirt on there, I'll check it out.
With the killer finally in custody, he would go through his own series of questions, but despite the mountain of evidence against him, Lopez gave his own version of events.
You guys are arguing, okay? And it did get physical, but you didn't want to tell me what happened, right? Is that what you're telling me? It got physical, but you didn't want to tell me what happened.
No, so we just kind of like just got in each other's face about it.
Was that the same night you took her to the hospital?
I mean, it was ongoing for like a couple of days.
So you guys were just like basically arguing for 2 days?
Pretty much.
What was the pushing and shoving?
I want to say pushing and shoving. We just kind of got
The chest bump or whatever you want. Yeah, when was that?
That's during that night when she fucking fell.
Okay, so you guys do this chest bumping.
Because we don't want to argue in that house because I don't want to get thrown out of there.
So you guys go up and are you like upstairs in the barn? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, in that loft. We start up there and then she starts coming back down and she fucking loses her footing as she goes down the damn steps.
So when was the
I pick her up, walk her to the house, and she's like, well, if I can't bear it no more, then I need you to take me to the emergency room.
How'd she fall down the stairs?
She lost her footing, I guess. Like, you look at the stairs and there inside that place, there's a big-ass gap between each. It's not constructed pretty good. It's like some shit somebody just put together. Like,
Are we talking from the top all the way to the bottom?
It's like halfway, maybe there's sort of the bottom.
Lopez's claim that she fell down the stairs couldn't explain her severe injuries at the time of her death, and when faced with the evidence stacked against him during the trial, he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, kidnapping, and resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison, which includes a 4-year habitual offender enhancement. Thankfully, Lopez was arrested before he could harm anyone else, unlike this next killer who remained on the run for more than a decade. On August 16, 2022, Oconee County deputies pulled over a vehicle for driving with suspended license plates. Inside the car was a man, initially identified as Race A. Sakim, and he would do his very best to talk his way out of an arrest.
What's your last name?
Sakim.
Sakim. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have you go and step out the vehicle for me.
She's gonna come and get me. Yeah, so you're about 57 minutes away from me. I was almost at the hospital.
Okay. Take this off for me.
Just send me what the information you put in your GPS, because that way
I didn't go.
The same thing.
I don't know the name of this place right here.
We'll get it figured out. We'll text it to you. It's Prince Avenue.
It's
All right,
Prince
so
Avenue.
here's what's gonna happen, Sakim. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to place you into custody today. Okay. You're gonna have to go down to jail.
Oh no!
You got to get booked in. They're gonna take your fingerprints and picture, and you'll get a bond. But because you're driving on suspended license, you got to go down to jail.
Sir, I did not know. I have children. I have a sick uncle, and I run the household.
I got you.
No, I really
we don't have a choice at this time.
Please
so we're
put
placing you in
Auntie.
arrest. Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back, please.
Please put
Turn
Auntie
around
on
and
the
put your hands
phone.
behind your back. Who set the phone up on the car?
They put me under arrest right now. I don't know.
For driving with suspended license?
The deputies didn't know it at the time, but they had just handcuffed a cold-blooded murderer who had been on the run for nearly 28 years for the killing of 18-year-old Jafford Tucker in Atlanta.
Oh, but sir, can you speak to my aunt? She has.
We're on speakerphone. She can hear us right now.
Please, no, please speak to her. Please speak to her. I'm the only one that can help with my uncle that's sick in ICU right now.
I'm sorry about that, but unfortunately you're stuck.
Please, sir.
You're driving a car without valid insurance.
My son.
You got that taken care of, but you're already driving a car without valid insurance.
I won't drive.
Registration.
My cousin.
We can't trust you not to drive.
No, I swear to you, I'll walk away from my car.
So we're gonna walk you back to this other car.
Please, sir. Sir, please.
What all do you need out of your car?
Sir, I have a child at the house that they cannot take care of.
What all do you need out of your car?
Sir, I beg you. I beg of y'all. I will not touch my car. You can take my keys out.
What all do you need out of your car?
I only need my family. That's it. I do for my entire car. I do for my...
Sit for.
I do
seat for me.
Sir,
easiest way is to turn and face towards me and then sit down in the seat. Slide your legs in.
Sir, I do for my entire family.
Okay.
Do you know
I don't have a choice here, man. I'm telling you.
I told you I was not going to get in my car. I swear to you, I wasn't going to get in my car.
You have a suspended license. You're driving a car without insurance. You've got that taken care of.
I've been doing it every
you got
day.
Suspended registration. You have to go down to the jail and get booked in. Just take your photograph. They're going to take your fingerprints. They'll give you a bond amount. You can bond out, and then you can get on the way up to the hospital. But you can't drive.
Sir, on everything, my aunt just had a stroke. My uncle just had a stroke 2.5 weeks ago. I'm here helping my family. I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. I look how old I am.
Did you get a ticket or something?
I didn't get
take care of it.
I don't.
Why would they suspend your license in South Carolina?
I just found out speaking to the deputy.
Yeah.
I just found out that maybe when we had a car that I had that got repossessed, that I didn't take my name off of it.
Okay. I wouldn't imagine that they'd suspend you for a repossession.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't. But it's no information's coming up. I won't drive. I'll have my cousin.
Can you slide your legs in for us?
You're not going to speak to me?
No, unfortunately, I told you. I've already explained my position to you.
Oh, this hurts.
I don't have a choice.
Sir,
No amount of smooth talking or emotional blackmail was going to stop the deputies from doing their jobs. Yet he continued begging for leniency, knowing that the moment they arrived at the station, it was over for him.
Speak to my aunt because I do everything for the house. I do everything. My son is there. He's only 13 years old. He does not know what's going on. This is. Can you let my cousin know wherever it is I'm going? Could you let them know where it is to find me?
Yeah, so when you get there, you'll be able to call them.
How can I call them?
When they book you in, they'll give you some phone calls, so you can call them.
Grace Ace Hakim wasn't even his real name. His actual name was Muhammad Bilal El Amin, and he was a fugitive who had been on the FBI's most wanted list since May 2001. Thanks to the deputy's refusal to fall for his antics, a Fulton County grand jury formally indicted El Amin on 4 counts, including felony murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He had successfully hidden in plain sight for many years, just like this next suspect planned on doing.
Oh, I just did it.
That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes.
On the 29th of October 2022, the Santa Fe Police Department received an emergency call that someone had been murdered in a garage in Santa Fe, New Mexico, triggering an investigation that would unearth a horrendous secret.
Come back.
Huh?
Primo walked in.
Who? Kick it in.
Break the door down.
There's blood on the door.
Kick the door. I got you.
Police department, let me see your hands.
Back up.
Back up.
What's going on?
Who called?
What?
So someone was getting killed in here.
We're being told that the girlfriend's in the garage. That's where she
Where's the garage?
apparently killed the other.
It's my house.
Who's in this garage?
Door.
Okay, what's with you?
Who's in this garage?
My cats and my son.
Someone just called that someone just got... Step over here. Step over here. Someone just got stabbed inside that garage.
Leave the cars in the cat's in there. Okay, that's fine.
Do you have a window back there? They're saying it's possibly in here.
My house? Oh, from my house.
She didn't know it at the time, but lying in her garage, covered in a tarp, was the lifeless body of Grace Jennings.
What are you talking about?
It looks clear. He's right here by the door.
He's right in there?
There's way too much trash. Unless we can open that back door, that garage. Can we open the garage from that side?
We have Isaac on the phone. Want to know if you guys need him? I guess he's the boyfriend.
Isaac invited her last night without even telling me.
Where's he
I
at?
got really pissed off, of course. But why would she be here if he invited her last night?
Let me try to
She came over today? She was here last night and I
He's
left
at
the
AP
house.
Wireless.
The building. That's why you were in the house most of the night. Yeah. So I was angry. She stayed the night? Yeah. In my house? Yeah, and I'm pissed about it. Grace is not allowed here. She knows that. If they're tall and skinny, then it's going to be Grace. If they're tall and bigger, then, Isaac's a big guy. He's hard to miss. He's 6'2".
Who's Isaac's girlfriend?
She is.
You're Isaac's girlfriend?
Yes.
Staring at the officers like a deer in the headlights was 20-year-old Kiara McCulley. And unknown to her, the report the officers had received stated that she was the one responsible for the killing.
I have cats. I have to. They can't
Unfortunately,
get out of the
ma'am,
house.
but this is an active investigation, okay?
Can
So
I
nobody's
block
going back
the
in the
door
house.
somehow?
No, this is a crime scene at this point.
How's my house a crime scene?
There's a deceased
There's a
person
dead
in your
body in the
garage.
garage.
That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes.
A dead body in your
Stand
garage.
up for me. Walk this way.
The initial report came from Isaac Apodaca, McCulley's boyfriend, who called it in from a nearby AP Wireless store. He stayed there until officers arrived and brought him to the station to explain what had happened that morning.
From the time it began would be yesterday. We were all hanging out. Everybody was talking, happy, normal kind of thing, nonchalant. Nighttime came around and we started falling asleep. Kali did not fall asleep. I did not get good rest because she had been placing something sharp in my back throughout the morning hours. She had been placing something sharp in my back, and I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. I said, we have to go. she's telling us we need to leave. And I said that, and then I proceeded to start packing my stuff. And I left to the main house to go use the restroom for the last time. And then I walked him back into the garage. She walks up to me and goes, I did it. With a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like, what do I do now? I walk in, she yells, she tells me, I didn't mean to say it, she yelled, she goes, I did it. I look at the ground and I see someone dead. I see an ear hanging, and I'm like,
you see someone dead. Who is that someone?
Grace.
How do you know she's dead?
Because Kiara goes, I got her across the throat, and she did the gurgle. And I'm like, what do I do now? I need to get out of here.
Aside from his apparently harrowing experience, Apodaca also revealed that Jennings had previously dated both him and McCulley. According to him, Jennings had asked if she could sleep in their garage, but later changed his mind when McCulley started acting strangely. In an attempt to prove his innocence and hide in plain sight, he let the investigators go through his phone, but that proved to be his undoing.
This is your fiance saying this? What?
Yes.
Hey, I have a plan with what I said. All I have to do is be over there at my fam's place and call the cops for a breaking and entering. What are you talking about there?
It was something that happened in my family's house. We've been trying to figure out who has been getting into my storage.
Mm-hmm.
I have stuff in my storage and they keep finding it unlocked. And that was something entirely different.
Hold up, listen. Okay, plan B. Just tell her she needs to leave. Follow my lead, my lady. Just tell her to leave, dude. I'm in a mood. I did, through Insta. So now what? Operation kick out, me following the call to the cops once at my family's. What does that mean?
That was, I was talking about, because she had asked me to leave, and that's why I said Operation Kick Out, because every time I get told to leave, I say Operation Kick Out, because it's her go-to thing to tell me to leave, and it's like, she kicks me out, and then a few days later, she'll come back over.
Why don't you pop off my little firecracker? What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit unless I ask your mom to give me a ride to Target and you do what is needed. What do you mean you do what is needed?
I have no clue from this on. From beyond here, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on? But these are messages from you?
I do have another cell phone I didn't tell you guys about, but it's still over there at the house. At the house.
Okay. What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's not me.
That's not you?
That's not me.
Who is it?
That's the other phone that's been... They were being used to message back and forth.
Isaac, this is getting really weird, man. Okay. I don't know, man. These messages look a lot like there's some... Say, you know what I mean. Platypus? Is that what you're saying? Platypus?
Yeah.
Rar. She says, get the conversation rolling, dude. I'm not feeling nice. Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean? Why are you telling her dagger because it's blunt?
She asked me a question in the room, like, what is the difference between the dagger and the sword?
Okay.
And I messaged dagger because it's...
Why is blunt better? She says you say it cuts like butter. She says just gonna stab the throat. Is that what she's trying to say?
The thought.
Just gonna stab the thought. Yes. Instant or will it take long? What does she mean? Instant. What do we do about the mess? What do we do about the mess? What mess? We burn it and I'll buy new blankets and bed. What's going on here, Isaac?
At this point, it was already looking very bad for Apodaca, and it would only get worse.
Remember, you'll move up the ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. Your first what? Isaac, what the hell happened? Tell me what happened, for real. Can we stop making up lies about these messages? What the hell happened last night?
She was messaging me on planning on how to kill her, and
who was messaging you planning on how to kill who?
Kiara.
Kiara was messaging you on planning how to kill
Grace.
Grace?
Yes.
And what were you doing?
I was only sending a message back, only in correspondence. I just wanted to sleep.
Because you're talking about killing her here, right?
I was...
What else could this mean? Remember, you'll move up in the ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first? What else would you be talking about here?
I was trying to talk about something else, because I'm trying to get my mind off.
Isaac, really? You're trying to talk about something else there?
Yes. And I'm not...
How do I aim? How do I aim right? Just aim. Well, tell me what you're talking about there.
That's Call of Duty.
That's Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. Tell me when. Okay, I'll give a count. 6, 5, I can't yet, dude. 4, I'm shaking, dude. I know, I lose the nervous. Help me drive it through. Help me drive it through? What do you mean, help me drive it through?
She was asking me to do...
To stab her?
Yes.
I'm going to pretend to sleep so it looks non-conspicuous. Ooh, tell me about all that.
Right at that moment, I had plugged in my phone for the night, and my phone, this phone right here, would have been on the opposite side of the bed, charging.
And what?
By Kiara.
And what? Oh, these aren't your messages either.
Those are not my messages, because...
Also, if you can't do it, I'll have them do it and it will still count as your first. I'll just rewrite the report and submit it to the black market heads. What is this report you're going to write to the black market heads? What are you talking about?
With Apodaca's statement all over the place, the detectives brought in McCulley for an interrogation that revealed a side of the killer that no one was expecting.
Last night, Isaac invited my ex-girlfriend, Grace Jennings, who now is going by Yamko. I don't know anymore. I was really upset, so I just went on a walk and spent most of the night in the house. This morning, I was trying to sleep, If you were blocking memories from me again, God damn it. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My best guess is that I have DID, but I'm not 100% certain. Different personalities that come out.
Do you have names for them?
Some of them, yeah.
What are their names?
There's Abby, and then there's, we call her Jinx, because she hates people saying her real name.
Jinx.
Yeah. If you say her real name, she gets mad.
I see.
Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I haven't communicated with her. It's with wow, I'm tired. Her name was Jess.
Jess.
Is she alive or dead?
Grace?
Yeah.
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, like, confused. Like, I'm, like...
Why would you hope that she's dead?
I'm still angry at her, but I also won't have hope that she'd be better, but it's like this frustrating emotion that I can't seem to pinpoint.
During her interrogation, McCulley told detectives that Apodaca claimed to be a leader of a secret organization and had manipulated her into killing Jennings as part of what he said were requirements for advancing within its ranks. McCulley's confession solidified the case, and in February 2025, she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and conspiracy, accepting responsibility for the horrific death of Grace Jennings. As for Isaac Apodaca, the alleged manipulative mastermind, this case continues to stall as of April 2026. Moving on, we find ourselves in Decatur, Georgia, where a fugitive attempted to slip through the fingers of the law in a truly bizarre fashion. In August 2023, the quiet of a Decatur neighborhood was shattered when a man, later identified as Laverne Vereen, was caught in the act of stealing packages from a front porch. Rather than facing the music, Vereen jumped into his car and floored it, sparking a high-speed pursuit that ended in a horrible crash. But the wreckage wasn't the end for Vereen. He scrambled out of the twisted metal and took off on foot, desperate to vanish into the nearby surroundings.
When you pulled up, he took off?
No, he had left, and they said he come through and come up over, and then he was at that house. When I come up over the hill, he saw me.
So he came through up here, and then either went this way or went that way.
Just when the officers thought they hit a dead end, a neighbor's unusual suggestion would ultimately lead them to their suspect.
Okay.
So you think it's at 2:45?
Well, it is after 2:45.
Okay.
I mean, it's...
She left, which means at the garage door.
4 something now, so any time between 3 and now. We haven't been out here that long, so I would probably say 3... Well, 3:30, so 3:10 to 3:15.
All right. I called my neighbor, too, because that's the yard you're looking at. He was at the airport.
This one? Or back over there?
No, the one right
I think he was there. Somebody was just there.
Yeah, he should have just gotten home. He wasn't there, though.
Okay.
The other thing, too, that's crossing my mind is, like, we had some foxes.
Uh-huh.
And in the back of his yard is a drain pipe that's, like, this big.
In the back of this yard?
Huh?
In the back of this yard?
Yeah. Where that just crossed my mind.
As unlikely as it sounded, the pursuing officers still went to check it out.
Hey, I want to go. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. We're fixing to bring the dog. We're fixing to bring the dog.
Hey.
Come on. Come on. Come out.
Come out with your hands up.
Come out. Come on. Back up. I don't give a about your britches. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Well,
you might as well come out.
That's
We're
going to be
put the dog in there.
That's going to be self-correcting. Yep.
You know we are. That's the wrong way, buddy. Come out this way, you'll be fine. You're not going to get hurt. You make us put the dog in, he's going to bite you. Come out with your hands first. Come on.
A little dose of OC spray will get him out too. Yep. I got some in the truck. You got a spray? I got some.
I got pepper spray. Spray it. Let me go get it real quick.
I got it on me.
Hey, we're fixing to spray. You gonna come out? We're gonna pepper spray you. Here it comes. Come out right now. Here it comes.
Your voice is getting fainter and fainter.
We're gonna pepper spray you. It's gonna burn in there. Say something. We're gonna spray you. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it in there.
It's your last
he's
chance.
He's going in further. Spray it in there. Ready, OC spray. Just give it a second.
Despite the pepper spray, Vereen refused to come out and was prepared to wait in there for the long haul. The only problem with his plan was that the officers had all day and would eventually win the war of attrition.
Yeah, he's getting the dog in there now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yes.
Get moving. Hands out first. Get moving. Hands out first.
There he is.
Hands up.
Off, legal.
Hands up.
Get out here.
Hands up.
Off,
Hands
legal.
up. Scoot out. Keep your hands up.
Don't play little boy.
Hands on your back.
Off, Megan. Off, Megan. Stand still. Off, Megan. Off.
Get him up quick. That concrete top.
Off, Megan. Stand still. Off, Megan.
Watch your leg by that pothole.
Facing the imminent threat of a canine deployment, Vereen finally surrendered, crawling out of the drainage pipe and straight into the waiting hands of the law. He was subsequently charged with felony theft by receiving stolen property, 2 counts of drug possession, possession of a firearm in commission of a crime, and possession of a weapon by a convicted felon because officers found an empty holster and drugs in his wrecked car. Vereen isn't the last criminal to literally fall into the waiting arms of the police. On November 3, 2025, Indian River County deputies received an alert from license plate readers about a stolen Ford 350 heading westbound near Louisiana Avenue. The deputies eventually tracked the stolen vehicle to a residence in the 400 block of Melrose Lane, where they found 37-year-old Keith Monroe Rogers, who had allegedly lodged himself in for the long haul.
Hold on. I got the help. He's cuffed. Write him out! Write him out! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Come on, stand up!
Due to his extensive criminal history and previous statements that he would get into a shootout before going back to jail, SWAT and crisis negotiations were deployed, leading to a dramatic 6-hour standoff that ended with him falling through the attic ceiling right into the hands of waiting SWAT officers. He was subsequently charged with grand theft auto and resisting an officer without violence. Over in Spanaway, Pierce County, Washington, officers approached a vehicle that has been reported stolen and find a suspect, his girlfriend, and a 4-year-old child sleeping in the vehicle. As soon as the suspect, later identified as Jacob Patterson, sees the officers, he takes off and leads officers on a high-speed chase that ends in a crash. Since the suspect was known to be armed and dangerous, the officers decided to approach the vehicle cautiously.
Come out with your hands up. If you're in there, come out unarmed with your hands up. Do not get anybody hurt. Little child.
Hey, come on back. Come back this way, buddy.
Come back over here, bud. Go
Come
around
over
the
here.
car.
What side is he on?
He's on your driver's side.
Driver's side. Nope, he switched
Here,
around.
buddy. Come on over here. Good job.
Passenger side, Courtney.
With his child safely out of harm's way, Patterson had no intention of complying with the officers and would make a run for it.
He's running.
Hey, kid! Over the fence!
Over the fence. Him with the 40 if you can.
It's over.
Okay.
Within minutes of exiting the crash site, Patterson was nowhere to be found, so the officers decided to call in the canines.
Good. Jason went down all the way and around. Hey dude, come out of there right now or you're gonna get bit by a dog. He's in this garbage can.
Come on! Come on. Let's go! Hands up! I got hands! Hands up! Stand up! Stand up! Turn around! Hey, climb out! Put your right hand, hey, everybody stop! Use your 2 hands and lift yourself up by going on the ground. Do it now! I want you to use your hands and jump out of there.
I do jump out of here.
Yes, and then you're going to turn around.
I promise. If you comply, you're not going to get bit. You don't comply, you will get bit. Please don't let him fucking bang me, man. Make it.
Turn around. Don't move. Okay, I'm going in. Don't.
Following his arrest, Patterson was charged with possession of a stolen vehicle and obstruction, reckless endangerment, eluding police, resisting arrest, and hit and run. Patterson's attempt at hiding in plain sight didn't last 24 hours, unlike this next killer, who eluded the law for almost half a century.
Oh, there's the two girls. Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house. I have nothing to say about it.
On November 20th, 2018, deputies from the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office arrived at the home of John Arthur Gautreaux, a serial killer and rapist who had spent decades hiding in plain sight, after DNA analysis linked him to the 1973 murder of Leslie Perloff. But instead of raiding his house and causing a scene, deputies found a clever way to lure him out.
Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy. I was turning around in your driveway and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Take a peek.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, go ahead. Can't be on your back. Face the car. Go ahead and face the car.
All right, watch this.
We'll talk to you in a minute.
Anybody else in the house?
No, my wife's at work.
You can see it. You want to rest on that?
You're gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes. We'll take care of your dog.
Okay. Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Back in 1973, when Gautreaux struck for the first time on American soil, Perloff was still a 21-year-old Stanford University Law Library clerk, and her body was found strangled near the Stanford Dish hiking trail. Her murderer was never found, and the case remained cold until 2018, when detectives used Parabon Nanolabs to build a genetic profile from seminal fluid found on Perloff. Throughout the interview, Gautreaux would maintain his innocence.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area?
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills. Would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No? You ever see this young lady? You know her?
No, who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar? Do you know the name Leslie Perloff? Leslie Perloff?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would be
very cute.
she'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate. Yeah. But that's it. I don't even recognize her.
Why do you say she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in this area, you know.
Sure.
But, you know, I didn't say graduate either. I said, you know, she's a college kid.
Oh, okay.
Gautreaux was lying through his teeth. He had no idea the DNA analysis was conclusive, and detectives knew he was the murderer. Perloff was not his first victim. At just 18, while living on a U.S. Army base in West Germany, Gautreaux murdered a 15-year-old girl. He was tried as a juvenile and served only 6 years before returning to the United States, where he resumed his reign of terror.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, how do you think? Why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah. This can be how it's transferred. I can always tell.
Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, one is semen.
Okay.
One is from the mouth.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
That's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, I mean, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances in technology
is getting good.
Yeah, so they're
catching them every day.
Yeah. How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay, what's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two different places you're talking about.
Okay, what's one of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay, and then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Gautreaux had just slipped up and mentioned another girl he had killed just a few months after murdering Perloff. In 1974, 21-year-old Janet Ann Taylor was found strangled in a roadside ditch near campus, but her killer was nowhere to be found. Despite the scathing revelation, Gautreaux still maintained his innocence.
Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it. What I'm trying to find out is why you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
That your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation.
Mm-hmm.
You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. Why it took so damn long.
Seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
What's that?
I mean, look at the body.
Mm-hmm.
It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a situation here
that was
years later after you came back to the States where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out, so.
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find out?
Oh, nothing. I'm just let it go. I'm.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
No lawyer on earth was going to save Gautreaux from what was coming. Following his arrest, Gautreaux received back-to-back life sentences for his crimes on American soil, wrapping up an elusive case that had bothered detectives for so long. Our next case takes us to Marion County, Florida, where a domestic misunderstanding led to a prolonged manhunt.
William, pull out! Pull out!
It all started when William Miller became agitated during a family gathering, insisting on driving home despite being heavily intoxicated. His brother's attempt to stop him quickly turned into a physical confrontation, prompting a call to the police. When the Marion County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived, Miller fled the scene and went into hiding, forcing them to deploy the canines.
We're about to reach the area and I'm up to you. Foreman, are you?
How long ago? Hey, they said he took off running and crossed 25th Avenue?
$1533 to 46.
With multiple deputies in pursuit, it was only a matter of time before they found him.
Yeah, hey, go get him!
Hey, if y'all go check that house, there's somebody at 2137 Southeast 5th Street. Just hold that stuff in front of the house directly south of that.
My bad, LT.
Unit 4365, 1046.
Come down, boys.
front door. I'm pretty sure he went into that house. Well, pull him. Yeah, I know. That's awesome. All right, have you walked around the house by chance? Here. Hey man, County Sheriff's Office, William, if you're back here, you're gonna get dog bit. Plots. King, plots. Dog's acting like he's picking something up. Need it. Leave it. Hey, come out to me! Come out to me! Hands up! Hands up! William, come out!
He got me.
William, crawl out!
He got me.
Crawl out, William!
He got me. He literally got me.
You can freaking crawl out!
Oh, I can't. He got me, sir. I don't. He got it. He hit the dog bite me, man. Put your hands behind your back.
Following his capture, Miller was charged with battery and resisting arrest. It had taken the entire neighborhood to find the drunk younger brother before he did anything stupid, but it would take a lot more to find this next killer.
What was the last number? Calling her. This is before. Okay. And this is after. We're here because this girl's dead. Explain to us, as detectives, of almost 35 years of service, how in the hell are we not pointing the finger at you?
In the hot seat sits former Atlanta police officer Tareem Zeus Rana, doing everything he can to distance himself from the brutal murder of 26-year-old Vernicia Woodard. On August 22, 2014, a social worker found Woodard's burned body at the Hapeville dumping ground and immediately called the police. Her phone had also been found at the scene, and it showed that Rana was the last person she spoke to. As a result, he was invited down to the station so he could clear his name.
So you're talking to somebody on Craigslist? Yeah. How many times in the past 6 months have you used Craigslist to talk to somebody? Probably 3, maybe 4. Those 3 to 4 times that you talk, how many times have you actually met the individual that you're talking to? Twice. Yeah. What was the process that you used to contact her? Usually I'll just text them. And, I mean, if they text you back and you guys can hook up if you want. And were you texting or talking to her on the phone? Texting. Did you start texting and then go to talking, or usually did you ever call her later? Or? I'll text them, then you can call them and ask them where you want to meet, or they'll call you, and if it's something both of you guys want to agree on, then you meet. If not, then keep it moving. Okay. And you said that you weren't sure if it was Thursday or Friday. Do you remember? I mean, it was later on in the week. Later in the week. I want to say it was Thursday or Friday, but what's your work schedule? Right now I'm on the 15, so they fluctuate our hours. Okay. So what days did you work last week? I was on vacation all last week. So you were off all last week? Yeah. And is that the number that you were texting and talking with that individual you were talking to last week? Yes. Okay. And she was a female? As far as I know, I didn't see her in person. Okay. Did you see a picture of her? Yeah, on the Craigslist ad. Could this be the girl that you were talking to on with the pictures? I'm not sure. The skin complexion looks the same, but with the ad, the face wasn't really clear on it, so it might be, it might not. If the skin complexion does kind of look, I know you guys said you were coming to meet me in my house. You could have just stopped me there. I would have voluntarily came down here. It's not like...
The fact that he was there on his own accord didn't mean anything. Detectives knew he was the killer. He had shot the victim multiple times before burning her body. Despite his best attempts at cleaning up the crime scene, the investigators had found casings that matched his service weapon.
Well, let me just get to the meat and potatoes. Mm-hmm. All right, the reason we picked you up is because we got this girl who lives a long way away. Mm-hmm. All right. She ain't from Hapeville. Mm-hmm. She don't come around Hapeville. Mm-hmm. She ain't in Hapeville. There's no reason for her to be in Hapeville. Mm-hmm. College Park, East Point, nobody has her in their system. Okay. She winds up dead here in Hateville. And we're like, how in the hell did she get to Hateville?
Where did they find her at?
Right here in Hateville.
Okay.
I mean, like right here in the city. You know, it's only 2.5 mile cities.
Yeah.
Everything's in the middle. Okay. And we go back and check our phone records, and we got your phone record, and it's right here in Hateville.
So that automatically makes me a suspect.
Yeah. And, you know, then just don't look good. And then with her line of work and your line of work,
yeah, it's,
you know, just not smart stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
What number was the last number? Calling her phone. All right. And that was Friday morning. Do you recall having a conversation with her?
I called her and told her she was too far. I mean, like I said, I didn't meet her that day. So she might have met somebody else. I don't know. But I know what you're saying.
Why would you call to tell her you wasn't coming? Why wouldn't you just ignore it?
Well, like I said, we start off usually texting.
Right.
So say, you know, where do you want to meet or whatever, and you can call her and, hey, where do you want to meet? If she says somewhere that's far, you just say,
this is before.
Okay.
And this is after. We're here because this girl's dead. Okay? She's been shot. And she's been shot with a .40 caliber weapon.
Okay.
Which you happen to have a .40 caliber weapon.
Yes, sir.
The round that was fired out of it is a Winchester.
Yes, sir.
You happen to use a Winchester.
Yes, sir.
Winchester round. Okay?
Okay.
Found on Elm Street. You're around Elm Street. You live over here. This girl's from 30 miles away. And all of a sudden she winds up for the first time in her life in Hateville dead. Okay? It's just too dang much similarity, too much, you know, just, this don't happen.
I understand, but like I said,
and that's why you're here.
But here's the deal, man. On her phone record, your numbers last night popped up.
Okay.
All right. Friday about midday.
Okay.
All right. She was picked up by an unknown subject, according to her roommate.
Okay.
She ain't been heard the same from since. We found her over here on Elm Street, which no one outside of Hateville would even know that that street was there.
After the cold-blooded murder, Rana continued going to work as if nothing had happened, and even had the courage to look the detectives in the face and lie about the entire situation.
Just met me today.
All right, so what the hell do I know about you?
I told you.
What do you know about me? You know I'm a cop.
All
right,
that's it.
You know I'm a cop. You know I'm a cop, but you automatically assume that I hired. Was that the behavior you would expect out of a police officer in the state of Georgia?
No.
You know what you had to go through to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
You know what we stand for.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're even doing this is a black eye to our whole nation. So if you'll do that, why would you not kill her? Maybe she said she was going to talk. Maybe she pissed you off.
She'd say, hey, now I want $80 now because I know you're going to be able to.
Like I said, I don't do that. I wouldn't murder somebody.
No one ever says I'll murder somebody.
Like I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I met my friend later in the day. You can check my credit card statements, check my phone records. I'm giving you access to it. I'm here talking to you willingly. I could have just said, hey, I want my lawyer here.
You could.
And a Miranda up and walk
You could.
I'm not doing none of that.
Never seen this girl face to face.
I've never seen her. I've seen her on
Never used her before.
No. I've never seen her. Like I said, I've seen her on Craigslist and that was it. I mean,
when we go through your tablet, and your phone records and your text messages, is it ever going to say anything about meeting anybody on Lawrenceville Highway? Does Lawrenceville Highway be too far for you to go?
That's too far. I don't know. I mean, that's over 20 miles out. You can check my text. It was going to say, hey, you want to hook up? There's going to be a call in there. How much? And then I'll say, okay, I'm 30 minutes away or whatnot. Call her back. Hey, I'm not coming. It's too far. I look up Lawrenceville Highway. It's too far.
Now, you know you got a GPS in your car.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through that GPS in the car.
That's fine.
And that's going to clear you, right?
That should clear me. I mean, when I look up everything in my car, the GPS, it'll give me a distance to where something is. It's too far. Like I said, I won't go there.
Unfortunately for him, the GPS didn't clear him. In fact, it showed that Rana had driven to Woodard's place on the day she was murdered. Not only that, a surveillance camera from her apartment building showed Rana's car in the area, driven by Rana himself. Although the suspect was allowed to leave the station after his interrogation, he wasn't allowed to go home or even use his car, and a search of both properties unearthed more damning evidence, including 2 used condoms with Woodard's DNA all over them, and Woodard's blood all over his own service weapon. As for Rana, he knew there was no way he was going to get away with the killing, and immediately booked a flight to Mexico following his questioning. Thankfully, Rana was arrested at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport on the 28th of August 2014 while attempting to board the flight. Following his trial, a jury found him guilty of felony murder, arson of lands, and concealing the death of another, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, tampering with evidence, and violation of oath by a public officer. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Down in Florida, deputies are in pursuit of a vehicle after the driver refused to pull over following a traffic stop, opting to put both his and his passengers' lives at risk.
Number 6 at Spruce and Leisure.
Looks like he just struck a car.
Everyone, you have him? He just went southbound.
Yeah, southbound on standby. Looks like Nob Hill, south on Nob Hill.
10-4. Any effects with the stick?
He's pulling into a yard. Looks like 5818 Nob Hill. He's in the grass, pulling in behind the house.
Alright, can I get somebody with me? Pull out 45 with me. Everyone, where's he at?
Okay, he's bailing. White male, jeans, no shirt.
There he is! Show me your hands! Show me your hands now! Are you good?
With the suspect, now identified as 33-year-old Jonathan Kaiser, vanishing into thin air after his flight on foot, the deputies decided to deploy the K-9 unit, and they soon found him in a very unusual hiding spot.
Yeah, there was some on this side of the canal. I just don't know where exactly they were at. I never saw them back here or where they came in at exactly. Wait, what is that up in the tree? There's a shoe up there. Up in the tree, Oaks, you're right here on the backside. There's a shoe in a body. Show me your hands! Show me your hands right now!
Hey, get out of the tree!
If you move, you will be bit by the canine! Do not move! Do not move or you'll be bit!
Hands up!
If you come off this tree, you will be bit!
Hands up! You're gonna end up breaking your leg. Get out of the tree.
Hey, watch the leash in case they have to let the dog go. Just watch that. North, but he's literally in a tree right now trying to climb it like Tarzan. You're 5 by Central State Rescue.
You're about to get bit.
When you drop, you better stay right where you're at. That dog's gonna bite you. Don't move! Don't move! Do not move! Don't turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn off taser! Put your hands out! Get on the ground right now!
Right now.
I got him as you got the dog, Kevin.
Following his arrest, Kaiser was booked into the Volusia County Jail on several charges, including fleeing or attempting to elude police, resisting an officer without violence, driving with a suspended license, and leaving the scene of a crash with damage. Unfortunately for Kaiser, his hiding spot was just too open, and he was found very quickly, just like this next suspect, who found himself in a very similar situation. On May 5, 2024, officers with the Seattle Police Department spotted a stolen vehicle parked on the side of the road with a suspect sleeping inside it. Since the suspect was believed to be armed, the officers placed terminator devices at every tire and instructed the suspect to exit the vehicle.
We have multiple tire deflation devices underneath your wheels. It's the Seattle Police Department. Seattle Police! Get out of the car!
Hey, we have PC for vehicle assault. He's running over 10.
Ignoring the officer's efforts to bring him to a halt, the suspect stubbornly pushed forward on 3 shredded tires, continuing his flight until the vehicle eventually succumbed to the damage and died in the middle of the freeway.
He's bailing on the freeway on ramp. He's hopping fences.
Bailing over freeway. Northbound is going to
Let me see your hands. Stand up.
Put your hands up.
Can I get a cigarette or something?
Put your hands up and get out now.
I'm getting out.
Just like the last criminal, he had chosen a rather open place to hide and was found very quickly. The same cannot be said for the next suspect, who had been hiding in plain sight until he made a crucial mistake.
I know how to fit. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, let's
The entire incident began when 24-year-old Antoine Sims became agitated over a serving of cold French fries at a local McDonald's, prompting him to call the police, leading to a rather interesting investigation.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, we went in there, purchased some food. I guess there's something wrong with their server. A lady before us tried to order on the little box thing. She said that wasn't working. He had to stop us from ordering and go help her.
Okay.
So he probably frustrated at work. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole scenario. From what I get.
So why'd y'all call? So like what happened?
Because we ordered the food. He couldn't print us a receipt.
Okay.
So he said the receipt would be printed in the back. So I said okay. So we sat down. Me and my fiance looking for homes around here.
Gotcha.
So we went back to Progressive Rentals looking at homes. I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, you know, I try to fry. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you don't touch them, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This now, sir, I done paid. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now. Or you can come and get, I'll do a refund. I say, sir, with Cash App card, it's 3 to 7 business days to do a refund. Just give me my set of fries and my receipt. That's what you're supposed to do anyway when I pay for my order.
After speaking with Sims, the officer went to talk to the manager of the establishment.
He insists that all his food's cold.
Okay.
He's burning my hands. So whatever. That's doesn't really matter.
Okay.
He took it to the next level, starts cussing me. You better give me fresh fries, mother. I was like, what? Here's a little old lady, and she just came up to us and said, if you need me to talk to the police, it's like, no, I got this. But he starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sir, I said, well, tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere, give me a car, I'll give you a refund. No, you're not going to give me an effing refund, you're going to give me my food and my money back. I said, okay, look, sir, and he started shoving his food. I took his food, so he's got nothing to shove at me now, because next thing you know, he's throwing his drink at me. So I took his food, took it to his Sprite, put it in the trash. Give me your card, I'll give you a refund, take your business elsewhere. Please don't come back.
Okay.
Screaming at me, I want him CT'd.
Did you give him his refund? Like, is that all part?
He refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you're fine.
This is the way he was talking.
Okay.
So I don't want him CT'd, I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
Neither the manager nor the cop knew at the time, but Sims was actively on the run. He had been charged in connection with the killing of 21-year-old Adalisa Muratovic following a botched drug deal that led to a gunfight back in 2018. Nonetheless, the officer had taken both their information during the investigation and was about to find out just how dangerous Sims was.
So this is civil, okay? As a business owner, he has the right to refuse service to anyone he chooses to refuse service to. Just like if you owned a business, you have the same right to do the same thing.
Exactly.
If you owned a physical business, like you didn't have you can CT whoever the hell you want. You can do whatever. As long as it's within the law, and that's within the law, okay? All right, so hang out with him. I'm going to get that form. It's a simple form that says, hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's. Now, I'll tell you, if you do come back to this McDonald's when we get caught out here, you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right?
I'm not. I got it smart.
So, you cool with the refund?
Yeah, so okay. I just got to go in there and tap my card.
Yeah, I will get that in just a second, okay?
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
All right, Mr. Sims, come over here. I'm going to have you sign this.
I'm not under arrest or anything, am I?
No, sir. Just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest or anything.
No, you're not. Yeah, just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign it saying that you're not going to come back to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. You come over here, man.
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you afraid?
I've been here 3 years, sir. I'm afraid of y'all,
all right,
sir.
I'm going to walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I arrested?
Yeah.
No, let's meet again.
Car. Got him! Contact! Contact! Backside! Backside!
Sims' attempt to flee on foot was promptly brought to an end after the officer deployed his taser. Following his capture, Sims was charged and subsequently found guilty on all counts, including felony murder, aggravated assault, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.